Yo, this is Saladin Allah again. I just wanted to take y'all another tour of my city of Atlantis. I want y'all to check out this sign real quick. Okay. I'll take y'all up to it so I can show you where I'm at. That's right, right now we at the Devil's Hole. The Devil's Hole is a term or a phrase that was coined during the French and Indian wars that went on in this area back a while ago. And the place that I'm going to take you to is an actual place that is called the Devil's Hole. And the name comes from during the times that these wars were going on. What the 2 million would do, or the indigenous people to the Americas would do, is they would toss soldiers off the edge of these cliffs. And they considered it the Devil's Hole because they saw these Caucasian as devils. You know, something that's not, unique around the world, where anytime you have, this social dynamic between white and non-white people, I just wanted to let y'all get a glimpse of what the Devil's Hole actually looks like. And I walked down for a minute so I could give you another view up inside. There's a lot of nature here, a lot of history. I mean, the state parks here in Atlantis are the oldest state parks in North America, period. Give you a view of some of these cliff parts, as well as the drops. I'll also take you to some of the other areas down here, but it's like, today being knowledge born, it's like the knowledge born of the 19th letter in the alphabet is S, and S stands for self or savior. And it's like, the reason, I gotta climb real quick. The reason that, the indigenous people took that approach towards fighting that war is because they wanted to save themselves. And a part of that is like this was their land in a sense where they were caretakers over it. You know what I'm saying? So, when they felt that not only was their land being taken, they took that as a personal attack on them because they were born as caretakers over this land. And it's like that for, indigenous people, original people, wherever you go on the planet Earth. Let me give you a view of where I'm at so you can see. I wanted to take you to this part too. There's some people, they come down here too and they have like bonfires, whatever. But yeah. These caves right here were used for camp out spots. Yeah, so if you're ever on the net, Google Devil's Hole. Just Google it, and they give you a little more background on that history. But now you can see it for what it is. But like I said, you know, you look at knowledge born. To make knowledge born means to just let a person know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge born degree in the 1 to 40s asks the question, if a civilized person does not perform his duty, what must be done? And it says, a civilized person does not perform his duty, which is teaching civilization to others, he shall be punished with a severe punishment. And then it gives reference to 2 scriptures, Ezekiel 3:18, which says, when I say unto the wicked that thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked ways, the same wicked man will die in his own iniquity, but his blood will I acquire in thy hand. And it says, St. Luke 12:47, and that servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to the will, should be beaten with a many stripes. So, you know, whenever we share knowledge, we bear the responsibility of that. You know what I'm saying? To pass it on to those who don't know, because we give them signs or directions in order to travel the right path. Because, you know, it's like even in the legal system, if you see something, you don't speak on it, you could be considered an accessory to the crime. You know, and universally, you could also be considered an accessory to universal crimes. When you're dealing with the scales of universal justice, and it's like, you know, you see something go down, you don't speak on it and things like that, or share information and allow somebody to walk into a real bad situation, you know, you may not get locked up like that as far as legal laws of the land, but, you know, your conscience may lock your ass up. You may not be able to get a good ass night's rest because your conscience is eating you up. You know, and that's justice, you know, so that definitely has a psychological and physiological effect on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like making knowledge born is like saying that you don't want to live with any regrets. You know what I'm saying? You don't have anything on your conscience, and you want to be able to do things when you have the opportunity to do it, and to not sleep on things, you know what I'm saying, or sleep on situations, or sleep on people. You know, if you have an opportunity to tell a person that you love them, you know, make that knowledge born to them. You know what I'm saying? If you have things you want to talk to a person about, you know, talk to them about it so that you don't have to sleep with that or have that on your conscience and weighing heavy on you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, that's definitely going to have a physical, psychological, physiological effect on you. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, with sharing with you this history, it's like, you know, living here in Atlantis. You know, this is one of the most sacred, you know, any land where original man, original woman lives at is sacred and is held sacred, you know. You know, this land that I'm standing on now, you know, this is like very, very, you know, power points or power places, you know, here in North America. And like I said, you know, a lot of people, you know, they come here and they visit and stuff like that, but they don't know the true origin behind what the devil's hole actually signifies. And you see the sign. You know what I'm saying? It's no debating about that. You know what I mean? So that's a good way of being able to teach people about certain degrees and certain histories and stuff like that, because it's all around you, you know. History is not something that's in a book, but history is written within the activities of all those things, peoples, and places that are around you, you know what I mean? So with that said, you know, I just wanted to make knowledge born about that particular historical aspect of where we at right now, you know, and also to just encourage y'all to, when you have an opportunity to do something, to do it. You know what I'm saying? Make that knowledge born, because we are responsible for that. You know, and if not, then we could be considered an accessory to a historical crime. You know what I mean? So peace.